Good evening, everyone. This is our Zoom call for July 3rd, 2014. I hope you all have a wonderful July 4th weekend with your family and friends. Keep your eyes and ears open for people just in conversation, talking about either upcoming family vacations or being out at the pool, that type of stuff, or if maybe their workout schedule's off because kids are home for the summer. But just keep listening. Listen to what people's needs are because we do have some solutions. I'm going to start tonight off with recognition. We started a new program that the highest Success Club point earner will be getting a fabulous stash, and we're going to rotate it from people on the team who, for the end of the month, has the highest point earners. And for the month of June, with Success Club 18 points, goes to Amy Jordan in Cincinnati. So congratulations, I'm really proud of her. I'd also like to point out those people that have stepped up to be on a Team Beachbody Cup team. This is a great way to grow your business and also advance rank. On my team, it's me, Vanessa, Amy, Becky, and Susan. And then I know Renee and Sandra on our team, and didn't get a chance to ask Sandra the other three people on her team. But again, it's great that you guys have stepped up for that. I just want to review July's Challenge Pack promotions. These are things that are on sale for this month, and leverage these sales because this is a great time that people can get products for less. The PIO Challenge Pack will normally be $160, but for the month of July, it's on sale for $140. Also, if someone just wants the PIO program alone, it costs $59.85, but there's free shipping for the month of July. So again, free shipping just for the month of July. Also, they recently brought out the 3-day refresh. This was kind of in response to Isabel Deichler finding out that coaches were using a 3-day Shakeology cleanse. And she said Shakeology was not meant for that purpose, and that people doing the 3-day Shakeology cleanse were not getting all the nutrients that they needed. So she formulated the 3-day refresh. It does incorporate Shakeology once a day, I believe. You also drink a vanilla. I don't have my product yet. I think it's a vanilla sweep and a fiber burst or something. But there's other products that you have throughout the day, and then you have healthy snacks, and I think you do eat food for dinner. So you are eating real food. You're getting the nutrients your body needs. You're not having those highs and lows. You're not starving throughout these 3 days. In average, from what I've heard for the 3-day refresh, it's about 3 pounds, 3 inches. Some people have lost up to 10. Those people have more weight to lose. But it's a great way to kind of jumpstart a new program. If you want to lose weight fast, if you have a vacation or event coming up, or just to get back on track after kind of falling back on some of those healthy eating habits. Great for after July 4th holiday weekend. Will be a lot of barbecues. There'll be alcohol around. So a good way to kind of help promote that. The 3-day refresh, its challenge pack will normally be $160, but it's on sale for $140 for this month. So you get a month of Shakeology plus the 3-day refresh. The 3-day refresh alone is $69.95, and that comes with 3 Shakeologies. Or if someone already has Shakeology, they can buy the refresh without those Shakeology packets, and it would be $59.85. So just when you're telling people to order, make sure that they order the correct one. Also, it was announced at Summit that the 21-day fix is now in Spanish with Spanish voiceovers. That challenge pack, only the Spanish one, is on sale for $140 for this month. So if you know anyone speaks Spanish, the 21-day fix is a great program, awesome eating plan. So definitely would recommend leveraging that also. Events. Our national wake-up call this week was with Trina Gray, and it was creating rockstar challenge groups. It was a long call. It was about an hour because Carl Deichler also spoke, but she had great tips about promoting your challenge group, starting your challenge group, how to keep people involved. Definitely recommend listening to that and probably listening to it again. I took a ton of notes on that. She had some really great tips and new ideas to incorporate. I hope some of you were able to make Super Saturday. Marilyn, did you attend one?
Yeah, I didn't. I was in Miami visiting my new grandson, and they did have that event down there, but by the time I realized I was going to be down there, it was sold out and standing room only. And so, no, unfortunately, I did not get to participate. But that would have been perfect because Carl was down there,
Yes,
and
that was a huge one because Carl Deichler was coming to that one, and I think Autumn Calabrese was also coming down.
yes, exactly, and she was, yes. So
Carl
unfortunately, I missed that. I didn't get to plan ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Carl was actually in New York a day before I got here, and his was also sold out. So I attended the one in Cincinnati along with my coaches, Colleen, Amy, and Vanessa. We had about 55 people at ours. We're hoping that it will grow in the future. Again, live events, great to be surrounded by other coaches, network. Even if we're on different lines, different teams, we're all part of the big Team Beachbody working towards those same goals. We did the sweat PIO workout, which was awesome. We sampled Shakeology. We heard some coach success stories, and we even had the Beachbody Challenge male winner, Brad Jordan, at our Super Saturday because he's from our area. And he just kind of spoke again from the heart about what made him decide it was time to make a change. He had his family there, his kids, and it was just tears were in the house. So wonderful, wonderful events. Really recommend trying to get to them. The next Super Saturday is going to be September 27th. Mark your calendar. I suggest you start inviting people about a month in advance, especially when school starts, sports are on the weekend. Let people have enough notice about that event's coming up. Again, you can invite guests to it. It's a great way for them to kind of get the feel about the Beachbody culture and kind of know what we're all about. And again, the Team Beachbody Cup Challenge is happening now, July 1st through the 31st. Teams of 5 working together to earn Success Club points. Let's see, what else do we have? Tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about inviting. I know we had discussed this somewhat more. We've heard it on we saw it in the Super Saturday video, they discussed it. But I think it's very important to hear again and again. You always, even if you hear the same information, you always come away with different tidbits. And inviting is really the most important vital behavior. It's what's going to build your business and move you forward. If you're not inviting, you're not reaching more people, you're not helping people, you're not helping change lives, you're not earning income, you're not getting new coaches, you're not finding those transformation success stories. So inviting is so important. And I know sometimes it's scary, especially as a new coach, to go out and ask people, hey, do you want to join my challenge? Coach Tommy Migrant has come up with this great system called the 5-step invite process. You can find it in your back office and Coach Online office. I believe it's under training coach references. There are also 2 videos. If you go to videos, English, then they've kind of reworked it all. Along the left-hand side, I think there are, I think it's under Coach Training Academy, and there's different lessons, and one of them is about inviting. And there's one called the 5-step process training. There's also the 5-step process role play. So you can watch both those videos, great information. But I'm going to kind of give you a quick overview of what's included in those and kind of step by step kind of how to formulate with everyone, and something that's very simple, something very duplicable that you can do yourself and that then you can teach to your team. When you are inviting to a challenge, you want to gain someone's interest. You want them to be curious, but you don't want to give too much information away right away. So step 1, let's see. Also, the more that you do this, the more comfortable you're going to become about doing this invitation process. Following these 5-step process, the conversations will be much more comfortable. You'll get less objection from other people because you're going to get to their why. Why do they want to change? And not just the surface, I want to lose weight. Really ask questions to dig down deep. What's driving them to make a change? Once you get them emotionally involved, emotionally connected, it's going to be that much easier to kind of get them to commit to joining your program, joining your Beachbody Challenge. You won't get as many price objections. So the first step in the process is you got to make the invite. It could be in person, via an email, a text, but I definitely think those more private, personal messages, you'll get more response from that instead of a big shout out on Facebook. You can do that, but I do recommend also sending personal invitations. You could just say, hey, Jane, I thought of you today as I was driving by your parents' house. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know I'm starting an online fitness challenge group on July 7th, and I was wondering, would you consider? Don't need to say any more information than that. Let's see. And let's say they respond back and they said, oh, nice to hear from you. Yeah, I'd like to know some more information about this fitness challenge. How much does it cost? Before you answer any of their questions, you really want to kind of do a bridge. Before you go to step 2, you want to ask a few questions. So say, you know what, I'll tell you the price and everything, but first I need to know a little bit more about why are you interested in joining this challenge. And if they say, oh, I just want to lose weight, that's that surface answer. You want to find out deeper. Are they getting ready for an event? Is it that they are having troubles keeping up with their kids? Is it that they want to feel more confident and comfortable in their own skin at the pool? It could be a number of reasons, but the more questions you ask, the more you're going to find out their real reasoning, their motivation of why they want to change, and that's also going to want to drive them to continue forward and to success. You'll be surprised at how much people will end up sharing with you, even if someone brand new that you've never met before. Some of my customer leads, I've asked enough questions, and they really do open up. People really do enjoy talking about themselves. So once they say they're interested, you want to ask a lot of questions. Step number 2 is the interview, and that's the most vital. That's when you find out their questions, find out their needs. What do they need? Maybe they don't need the fitness. Maybe they struggle more with the nutrition and they really need an eating plan. 21-day fix would be great. Shakeology. Maybe they need to start off with a refresh. But that interview, that asking those questions, that's the most vital. And it may take a few back and forth conversations via email. Don't rush it. Really don't skip step number 2. You may be in this step for a while, but this is most important. Then we have another bridge. This is kind of that bridge to that next step. I heard this, I'm trying to think, maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, and I've been incorporating it and been getting great success with it. You would say, after you've asked some questions, gotten some answers, you say, if I would send you a video, would you watch it? Simple as that. Every time I've said that, nobody said no. They always say, sure, great. But don't just send them the video. You got to make sure that you say to them, can you watch? When can you watch it? And then when can we follow up? That follow-up is so important, because if you don't have a set time and day, you're going to feel like, oh, I wonder if they watched it. You're going to feel like, are you stalking them? Email again and again. You let them set the follow-up date. Say, you know what? I'll be ready on Saturday at 2. Great. Let's mark that down on our calendars. I'll call you Saturday at 2 after you've watched the video, and we can discuss any questions you have. Step number 3 is you actually send a video. Instead of having to know and spill out all this information you need to know about all the Beachbody products and programs and everything, Beachbody's already done it for us. They've made wonderful marketing videos that can be used for different purposes depending on someone's needs. There's so many different Shakeology ones. There's ones about the ingredients for someone who may be really into organic food. There's ones about people who maybe need to lose a lot of weight, which they can really show how Shakeology can help them. Those people who have those price objections, there's the Shakeology with Tony Horton when he checks out to really show the value in it. So really kind of pick the video that would best be for that particular audience. You don't always need to send the same video to everyone. A good video to send for Beachbody Challenge groups for an invite are the Ever Feel Like This video, which kind of gives a quick overview of the fitness, the Shakeology, and also the challenge group accountability. Or you can also send customer success stories. And again, these are videos that are in your back office under that video tab. So step number 3 is send the video. Step number 4, that follow-up. Again, you set up the follow-up when you're going to meet up, talk with them about the video, and confirm their interest. When you do that step number 4, you want to ask them, what did they like best about it? What caught their attention? What made them want to find out more about that product? If they give a very positive response to what they saw in the video, then you can explain at that point, and that's step number 4. Then you can discuss the challenge pack, pricing, and that. As you can see, step number 4, that's when you talk about price. You got to find out all this other information, find out about their needs. You want to find the best program for their needs, the best possible solution for them. And it's not always the same solution for everyone. Then you can tell them the price, And then step number 5 is helping them enroll. You'll either want to type out step by step how to enroll, or say, you know what, I can talk you through the process right now, or let's set up a day and time when I can help you through the process, or use Coach Mobile. I use that a lot. I think it's pretty quick and easy, kind of telling people, hey, I'll start the pre-sale for you, and then you'll just need to open up the email and complete it. So that's the 5-step invite process. As I said, it's a system. Why reinvent the wheel? This is something that has worked for many, many coaches. There's a printout on our 7-day quick start. There's some little scripts that you can use, but there's a longer document about this process in your back office. And I would recommend printing it out, reading it over, and you could use some of those word for word, but again, always make it personable in the beginning. But this is a system, as I said, it's simple, it's easy, it's duplicable. Your coaches beneath you can do it. And it does take a little courage. I think something that holds a lot of people back is fear. Fear of people saying no, fear of failure, but you never will know or move forward unless you go out there and try. So I'm going to send you off on a little action items, and I want you to watch in your back office the videos, the 5-step invitation process training that was aired at Super Saturday with Tommy Migrant. Also, he has a 5-step invitation process role play where him and another coach kind of do a real conversation back and forth through the 5 steps. And also there is in your back office that 5-step invitation process document. I will post that in Team Synergy so you guys are able to find it there, because I think it is a very valuable tool. It's something that you should learn. So again, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday weekend. Wear and share, be out there listening, building relationships with people, asking questions, just living life and enjoying and inviting people to come on this health journey with us. All right, signing off.
Well,
Yep.
Well, I will make one comment. You asked me before if I had anything to say, and I did kind of think of one thing actually that was a breakthrough for me this week.
Okay, this is Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn.
Because I occasionally have people that look at me and say, oh, you look like you've lost weight, and I don't really make any comments about, I don't use that opportunity to say, well, I've been doing this or that. Well, so I finally did this past weekend. I said, oh, yeah, I've been using Shakeology, I've been working out, and they're like, oh, yeah, I can tell. So that person is interested in Shakeology and some other information. So that actually finally paid off for me to actually say, well, this is what I'm doing. So
good. And people they start noticing those changes on you, and you're almost become a walking billboard, and people start asking hey, you look great. What are you doing? And that's a perfect segue into telling them, hey, you know what? I've been drinking this health shake once a day called Shakeology. It's really given me energy, helped stop my cravings, whatever. Or you know what? I've been doing this new program. I thought I needed to go to the gym to lose weight, but I've been doing it at home on my own schedule. And often then they'll ask more questions. So that's great. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for the call, Diane. You did a great job.
We're at 9:20, so I'm going to sign off. Everyone have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.